Okay, Chag Sameach. Oh, I know what I forgot. Starting to get set up now. I'll start a couple minutes late. Okay, here we go. Chag Sameach, welcome to the last day of Sukkot. Most people think the last day is Simchat Torah, but Simchat Torah is actually a different holiday. And Simchat, the real name for Simchat Torah is Shmini Atzeret, which is a 2-day holiday that follows Sukkot. There are technical differences between Shmini Atzeret, Simchat Torah, and Sukkot that you could look at and go, oh, okay, I see. They are different holidays. But for now, let's just enjoy the end of the holiday. I have a lineup. It's a rather strange, complicated, involved service. Just sit back. It's going to be a little bit longer than a normal weekday service. Okay, I'm still not wearing tefillin. The tradition is if you follow the tradition of your father or your parents, and if your parents didn't wear tefillin, then you don't wear tefillin. Well, the thing there is most of our parents didn't wear tefillin anyway, any time of the year. So that leaves us up to those that have taken the tradition back to grasp it, to decide on our own whether we wear tefillin. And the reason why that's a debate anyway is because Chol Moed, Chol means weekday, Moed means holiday. So Chol Moed is a mix of a weekday and a holiday. So it takes on different aspects of whether it's a weekday or a holiday. On a weekday we wear tefillin. On a holiday we don't wear tefillin. So do we or don't we? And so that's become the tradition. We do what our fathers and mothers did. In any event, we are praying We're going to use two different sidors today. This is how strange the service is, because everything is thrown into this particular service. We're going to begin out of Sidor Sim Shalom weekday. Then we will transition at some point into Lev Shalem. We begin with Birkot HaShachar, Blessings of the Morning, page 6. Please rise. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lasach vivin lavchin ben yom uvein laila. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asani b'tzalmahu. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asani Yisrael. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asani ben chorin. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam pokei achivrim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam mabish armim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam matihir eserim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam zakef kufufim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam rakal haaretz alamayim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shas alikot zarki. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamechin mitadei gavher. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam ozesher bigvura. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam motesra b'tifara. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hanotin layoev koach. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. V'taneinu hayom avachal yom l'chein l'chesed rachamim b'necha v'necha v'nevadim m'leinu chasadim tovim baruch atah Adonai gomer chasadim tovim le'amo Yisrael. You may be seated. We continue with Psalm 30, page 14. Mizmor shir chanukah l'bayit David. Afachtem ispedidem ochlei pitak tisak shivas genesim kalaman yuzemer chavad v'loidum Adonai Elohai le'elohim odek. We rise for Pesukei Zimra, page 16. Baruch she'amar v'hayahu lam baruchu. Baruch Yosef Bereshit, Baruch Omer Yosef, Baruch Kezer Mkayim, Baruch Merachim al Haaretz, Baruch Merachim al Briot, Baruch Mishalim Sakar Tov L'Rav, Baruch Ha'evek Hayom Ha'netzach, Baruch Pidom Atzia, Baruch Shemo, Baruch Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam. Yachid Chelamim Melech Mishbach V'Deshma Gadol Baruch atah Adonai Melech Mehulal Batishbachot. May be seated. Page 21. Ashrei Yoshvei Veitech Aud Yeluchas Eloshim Shkach Eloshim Shkonai Elav Tila L'Davidum. Adonai dabar pi v'yivarech ubasar shem kotzyolelam v'od v'nachnu nivrech yom yatavilam. Hallelujah. Good morning to everyone as you log in. We are praying out of Sidor Sim Shalom weekday. We are on page 25 in the middle, Psalm 150. Hallelujah. Hallelujah, because Bikia Uzo, Hallelujah, Vigvot Avalakurv Gudlo. Hallelujah, Betagov Shafar, Hallelujah, Benem Evil Kinor, Hallelujah, Benem Betoful Machol, Halu b'minim v'yugav, halu b'tziltzalei shema, halu b'tziltzalei teruah, kol neshama tahalia halia, kol neshama tahalia, hallelujah. Baruch Adonai Elohim Amen v'Amen. Baruch Mitzion Shechen Yerushalayim Hallelujah. Baruch Adonai Elohim Elohei Yosef Senif Levado. Baruch Shem Kavado Le'avim B'chvet Kaharetz. Amen v'Amen. Page 29. Yishtabach Shimcha Liad Malkeinu. Baruch Advedad Metaviad Ulam Baruch Adonai Melagado Batishpacho De Lodo Tadona Niflot Abochebi Shuizimra Melachoche Olamim. We continue with Shacharit. Just want to make sure. Yep, we're still in the right book till we get to. Through the Amidah. Okay. Page 30, we rise for the Baruch Hu, the call to worship. Baruch Hu et Adonai hamavorach. Baruch Adonai varach le'olam vo'ed. Baruch et Adonai Eloheinu melech olam. Yotzei v'rechoshech osei shalom uvaret hakol. Ha'me'elat v'ladorhim. Baruch Kedodei Hazai Chamatov Tzak Kavod Shmishmo Nerod Natan Sevivot Tuzo Pinot Tzva'av Kedoshim Romamei Shaddai Tamid Mesaprim Kavod El Mikchushatao Tidbrach Adonai Eloheinu Shavach Masiyadech V'Yamarisha Siti Baruch Hasela. Page 31. Tidbarach Sureda Makin V'Golem Borei Kedoshim. For those that are coming in on our different platforms, the prayer book is downloadable from our website, aieamontgomery.org. We are using both the weekday Siddur and the Shabbat Siddur. We're going to use them at different parts, not at the same time. Page 31. Tit Barak Sureda Makin V'Golem Borei Kedoshim Shtabach. V'cholam podkim et b'yamiktushav ta'ara b'shov zimra v'archim b'shabachim v'arim mamakdishim u'mamlichim et shemo el melech hagedol giboron hakadosh v'cholam kalbim alei malchut shemayim zeh mizeh v'nodrim b'reshut zeh lezeh laktis le'otzam hakad ruach b'safav ravnim hakadosha kulam kechadonim v'yamachim b'yachah. Kadosh, 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 Adonai Tzvot, Melech Haaretz Kavodo, V'ofanim v'chayot HaKodesh, B'chash Kadom Menatzel Matzarafim, Limatam Meshabachim V'yomarihim Baruch Adonai Him Kamo, La'el Baruch Nimhot Yiteinu. Or Chadash Al Tzion Da'iv Nizkecholana Mehera La'ora Baruch Ata Adonai Yotzer HaMihorot. Page 32. We gather the tzitzit of our prayer shawl, of our talit, in preparation for the Shema on the next page. Avra B'Vitanu Adonai Eloheinu Chem Laganu V'Davokdolim. וקרבת אנשים בחגדוס על באמת להודו לך ירחך באהבה ברכת אדוני הבוכה בימו ישראל באהבה מלך נמן שמע ישראל אדוני אלוהינו Adonai Echad. V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavecha u'v'chol nafshecha u'v'chol miyadecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'oel asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha v'shinanatam levanecha v'dibarta bam b'shivtecha b'veitecha v'lechtecha v'derech u'v'shachbecha u'v'kamecha Kshartam li'ohu tal yadecha, v'hayu l'totafot b'ninecha, u'chtabtam nam zuzot beitecha u'visharecha, v'hayayim shemot tishmu. Vayomer Adonai Moshe lemor daber el bnei Yisrael v'yamarta lehem v'yasu lehem tzitzit al kanfei v'gnehem l'doratam v'natnu al tzitzit hakana patil techelet v'hayalachem l'tzitzit Oitem hotot, hartem et kol mitzvot Adonai v'asitem hotam v'lo tatu acharei levavchem v'acharei nechem asher tem zonim achareihem leman dizgeru v'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'item kadoshim le'elohechem ani Adonai Elohechem asher hotzahiti etachem me'eretz Mitzrayim liot lachem le'elohim Ani Adonai Elohechem Emet. Lidorvedo Gayam Ushmokaya V'chisonochon Malchuta V'imnato Liad Kayamet. We're on page 34, last paragraph. Udvar Chaimi. Emet shatahu Adonai Eloheinu v'levatenu malkeinu melech v'vatenu goelenu goel avotenu yotzenu tzu yishatenu podenu matzilenu melam shemecha ein Elohim zulatecha hezrat v'denatahu me'olam. Kilod le'elel yon brachim v'rachim Moshe uv'neschalach ha'neshira b'simcha rabba v'yameru chulam michamocha ba'ilim Adonai mikamocha neder b'kodesh norati lo tosef ele shira chadesha shibechu l'shimcha sfat hayam yachad kulam hodu v'himlechu v'yameru Adonai yimloch le'lam voed to Yisrael k'ma b'ezrat Yisrael V'teichinu mecha Yehuda v'Yisrael go'aleinu nai tzavot shemo kedosh Yisrael Baruch atah Adonai Go Yisrael. We will begin the weekday Amidah with insertions for Chol HaMoed Sukkot, which is on page 41. We'll chant the first three brachot out loud, beginning on 36b, concludes on page 44. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'levatenu v'le'avraham Elohei Yitzchak v'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel v'Elohei Leah Elohei L'gadol Gibor v'Hanara Elyon Gamer Chasdim Tovim v'Konei HaKol v'Zocher Chastei Havot Mevigu Elevnei V'Nehem L'man Shemo B'Yava Melech Choser Fokir Mashiach Magen Baruch atah Adonai Magen Avraham Ufakir Sarah Atah Gibor L'Elam Adonai Mechayim Mitim Ato Rav Loshia Marid Atal B'chalkei Chayim B'Chesed Mechayim Mitim B'Rachamim Rabim Tzomech Nolim V'Rafei Chalim U'Matir Asirim Makayim Munotole Shenel Fahar Michamoka Bagavuro to Mido Melach. Melech Memit Machayim Atzmiach Yeshua. V'neman Atala Chayot Meitim Baruch Eto Adonai. Mechayei HaMeitim Nikadesh Chimacha B'olam. Kishem Shemakdishim Oto Mishmei Mahum. Kagavayad V'yach Zev Yamar. Kadosh, 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 Adonai Tzvot, Melech Haaretz Kavodo, Limatam Baruch Yimhehu, Baruch Kavod Adonai, Mim Kamov, Divrei Kachka, Ketuv Lemor, Yimloch Adonai, Lilam Melech, Sinodovador, Hallelujah, Lidovador Nagid, Godlech, Netzach, Nizachim, Kedushak, Denakdish, V'shivachach Alemi, Pino, Lo Yamush, Lilam Voed, Ki Amel Kadova Kadoshat, Baruch Adonai, Ha'el Kadosh, Atachan Adam. Elohim velvet Yalev Yavavik. Chag HaSukkot hazeh. We will continue Hallel in just a moment. I've got to go light my citronella candle. It's a little mosquito-y out. This is also a time to, for the last time, if you have a etrog and lulav, to get that out. This is our last opportunity to hold and shake them. Oh boy. This is not lighting. Okay, yep. Oh, hold on a second. I have an alternate. alternate. Okay, we'll try this, and that'll be that. All right, now. Oh yeah. Hi. Hi. Oh, there you are. Okay, we continue. Sorry for the disruption. We will continue with Hallel, page 50. Please rise if you were able. And again, this is our last opportunity to take and hold the etrog and lulav. We will begin by blessing or making a blessing over the etrog and lulav. We hold the lulav in our right hand with the 4 species, the date palm, the myrtle, and the willow. We hold our etrog in our left hand with the stem up. That's the part that grows off of the tree. And we hold them together and we say, Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech olam asher kedushan mitzvah v'tzvanu al netilat lulav. And we turn the etrog over with the pitom up, and we say, and we shake it in 6 directions: to the east, to the south, to the west, to the north, up and down. And then we shake the lulav and etrog 4 times during Hallel, and we begin on page 50. Baruch Atohu Adonai Eloheinu melech olam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu likro et alel. Hallelujah, hallelujah, Adonai. Miki me me'afar tau me'ashpod yorim evyon laho shivim nedivim im nedivei amo moshivi kired abayit im habanim samecha hallelujah B'tzeit Yisrael, page 51. B'tzeit Yisrael mi Mitzrayim beit Yaakov me'am lo yez Yita Yehuda lekadsho Yisrael mamshlotav Hayam rav hayanos hayarden yisov leachor E'arim rakedu he'elim geva od kivnei tzon Malach hayam kidanus hayarden tisov leachor E'arim atirkedu he'elim geva od Kivnei tzon milifnei adon chuli aretz milif Elo Yaakov haochvi atzur gamayim chalamish lamayin homayim Lo lanu Adonai lo lanu Yisrael, Yisrael, betach b'Adonai, Ezram, Ezram, umaginam, Ezram, umaginam hu. Beit Aharon, b'tchuv Adonai, Ezram, Ezram, umaginam, Ezram, umaginam hu. B'yirei Adonai, b'tchuv Adonai, Ezram, umaginam hu. Page 52. Adonai Zechar Yivarech et Beit Yisrael, Yivarech et Beit Aaron, Yivarech Yirei Adonai, Haketanim Nimna Gedolim, Yosef Adonai Alechem, Alechem v'al Benechem, Beruchim Atem Ladonai, Ose Shamayim Va'aretz, Shamayim Shamayim Ladonai, Ve'aretz Natan Levnei Adam, Lo Ametim Yaleluya, Ve'lo Kol Yodei Duma, V'anachnu Nevarech Ya, Me'ata v'yad olam, Me'ata v'yad olam, Hallelujah. Ahav ki yishma Adonai kol itach Adonai. The bottom, page 52. Hemanti ki adaber ani aniti meod ani amarti v'chavzi lo adam koze, page 53. Mashiv noim lo hialai ko shishud asav shem Adonai kra Nidarai ladonai shalem negdana lechol amo bechatzrot beit Adonai betochach Yerushalayim. Hallelujah, hallelujah Adonai kol goyim shabchu kol haomim ki gavar aleinu chastove met Adonai leolam. Hallelujah, hodu ladonai ki tov ki leolam chasto, hodu ladonai ki tov ki leolam chasto. Yomarna Yisrael ki leolam chasto, hodu ladonai ki tov ki leolam chasto. Yomruna Bruna vedaron ki leolam chasto, hodu ladonai ki tov ki leolam chasto. Yombruna yirei Adonai ki leolam chasto, hodu ladonai ki tov ki leolam chasto. Excuse me. Page 54. Mina meitzer karatia. Odecha ki anitani vati li lishua. Odecha ki anitani vati li lishua. Even masu abonim hayato lehoshpina. Even masu abonim hayato lehoshpina. Metadonai azazot iniflad b'einenu. Metadonai hayatazot iniflad b'einenu. Zeh hayom asa Adonai nahagila v'nismechavo. Zeh hayom asa Adonai nahagila v'nismechavo. Na Adonai Hoshiana Ana Adonai Hoshiana Anna le'atzlichana, Anna le'atzlichana. Baruch haba b'shem Adonai, birachnu kem mibeit Adonai. Baruch haba b'shem Adonai, birachnu kem mibeit Adonai. El Adonai v'ya'el lanu, Yisrochak bavoti nat kernet hamizbeach. El Adonai v'ya'el lanu, Yisrochak bavoti nat kernet hamizbeach. Eli ata v'yodeka, Elohai aramimeka. Eli ata v'yodeka, Elohai aramimeka. Hodu l'Adonai ki tov, Ki leolam chasto, Hodu l'Adonai ki tov, Ki leolam chasto. Yaluch Adonai. Ki lechatov lodod, l'shimcha nalel zamer, Ki me'olam v'yad olam hatoel, Baruch atah Adonai, melech mehulal batishpachot. We are going to put our etrog and lulav down. We're going to need it again later. But for now, we just set it aside. And I believe at this point, we are going to change our siddur from the weekday to the Shabbat. We're going to go back. We're going to go to Siddur Lev Shalem as we begin our virtual Torah service on page 322. It's just so everybody keeps this in mind. This is the last day of Sukkot. It is called Hoshana Rabbah. On each day of Sukkot, we do one circuit around the synagogue or my sukkah. On Hoshana Rabbah, we do 7, reminiscent of what we do in Simchat Torah with 7 Torahs processing around the synagogue. And then after, then we we take the lulav apart, and we take the willows, and we add a bunch of willows to that, and we have a very interesting, strange part of Jewish liturgy where we beat the willows on the ground to cause all of the leaves to fall off. But we'll get there. So we're going to go to our virtual Torah service, page 322. Ein kamocha v'Elohim Adonai v'ein k'maasecha malchutecha malchut k'olamim u'memshaltecha b'chodor v'ador. Adonai melech, Adonai malach, Adonai yimloch le'olam voed, Adonai oz le'amo yitain, Adonai yivarech et amo v'shalom, av harachamim, heitiv avirtzoncha et Zion. Tivnei chomot Yerushalayim, Tivnei chomot Yerushalayim, Ki vecha levad batachnu, Melech elcham v'nisa, Adon olamim. Vayehi ben Soharon, Vayomer Moshe, Kuma Adonai, V'yafutzu oyevecha, v'yanusu misanecha, mipanecha, ki mitzion tetzei Torah, ki mitzion tetzei Torah, udavar Adonai, mi'Yerushalayim, Baruch Shenatan, Torah, Torah, Baruch Shenatan, Torah, Torah, Ne'amo Yisrael, B'kedushato. And for the last time, for the holiday, I usually don't recite this, but so that we may hear the last strains of the high holiday, of which Hoshana Rabbah reaches back to grasp, so we don't let it go too soon. Page 323. Adonai, Adonai, Erachum v'chanun, Erech apayim, v'rav chesed v'emet, Notze chesed l'halafim, Notze avon v'fesha, v'chata v'nake. Adonai, Adonai, Erachum v'chanun, Erech habayim, v'rav chesed v'emet, Notze chesed l'halafim, Notze avon v'fesha, v'chata v'nake. Adonai, Adonai, Erachum v'chanun, Erech habayim, v'rav chesed v'emet, Notze chesed halafim, Notze avon v'fesha, v'chata v'nake. V'ani tefilati, tefilati, lecha Adonai et ratzon Elohim berov chastecha aneni aneni be'emet yishecha v'ani tefilati tefilati lecha Adonai et ratzon Elohim berov chastecha aneni aneni be'emet yishecha v'ani tefilati tefilati lecha Adonai et ratzon Elohim berov chastecha aneni aneni be'emet yishecha. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Echad Eloheinu Gadol Adonenu Kadosh Shemo Gadol Adonai Yiti Ramema Shemo Yachdav Lecha Adonai Gdula V'yagvuvat Yevnetat Ve'od Kicho B'shamayim V'arz Lechol Nasei Lechol L'rosh Romemu Adonai Eloheinu V'shtachil Adam Raglav Kadoshu Romemu Adonai Eloheinu V'shtachil Lahar Kadosho Ki Kadosh Adonai Eloheinu. You may be seated. Again, this is of all the services of the year, and I'm even including Yom Kippur and Rosh Hashanah, Hoshana Rabbah is probably the most unique, strange service because it has a mix of regular regular year weekday, has Shabbat, has Rosh Hashanah and Yom Tov Nusach, Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur Nusach. It has a full Torah reading and a Haftorah and a full Musaf, and it has Hallel, and it has the Hoshanas, and then of course we at the last part of the service we take the lulav and etrog apart. We don't have that in any service where we have all of these elements. When I was in rabbinical school at Ziegler in Los Angeles, there were two services that the students did together that were truly both remarkable and very long. The first one was a Purim, where we read the entire book of Esther, the Megillah, and usually very raucous service. We had breakfast together, and we would do all these parodies. It was hugely fun, but very, very long service, probably several hours. Hoshana Rabbah was the second one. Hoshana Rabbah, when we do the Hakafot, there are different tunes that people bring in. Again, hugely fun, strange, several hours. Won't be here. We're doing a shortened service, obviously. Couldn't hold my attention that long to do a service myself that long. So we're going to do bits and pieces of the service, and we are now at the Torah service. There are on Hoshana Rabbah, there are, like we have on Rosh Chodesh, 4 aliyot. This comes from Numbers chapter 29, verse 26. Hold on one second. I need to do one slight errand. Stay. As you can hear all the sounds of the neighborhood I'm in my patio, and I forgot to roll the trash down to the corner. So the Torah reading comes from Numbers 29, starts at verse 26. I'll chant the 4 aliyot. I will not do a haftarah. וביום החמישי פרים 9 אלים 2 כבשים בני שנה 14 תמימים ומנחתם ונזקיהם לפרים לילים לכבשים במספרם כמשפט והוסיר חטאת אחד מלבד עולת התמיד ומנחתה ונזקה. And that is my little 11-month-old puppy Chaya. She's a Vilda Chaya, who is now barking at the trash truck. Numbers 29, verse 29. וביום השישי פרים 8 אלים 2 כבשים בני שנה 14 תמימים ומנחתם מנזקיהם לפרים לילים לכבשים במספרם כמשפט. והוסיר חטאת אחד מלבד עולת התמיד מנחתה והונצחיה. Third aliyah, third of 4, Numbers 29, Numbers chapter 29, verse 32. ויום השביעי פרים 7 אלים 2 כבשים בני שנה 14 תמימים ומנחתה ונזקיהם לפרים לילים לכבשים במספרם כמשפט. והוסיר חטאת אחד מלבד עולת התמיד מנחתה ונזקה. And the fourth and final, Numbers chapter 29, verse 29. We go back 29. וביום השישי פרים 8 אלים 2 כבשים בני שנה 14 תמימים ומנחתם ונזקיהם לפרים לילים לכבשים במספרם כמשפט. וסיר אחד מלבד עולת התמיד, מנחתה ונסחיה. השביעי פרים 7 אלים 2 כבשים בני שנה 14 תמימים. ומנחתה ונזכיהם לפרים לילים לכבשים מספרם כמשפט. וסיר חטאת אחד מלבד עולת התמיד, מנחתה ונזכה. 4 aliyot. Very, very short and targeted for the sacrifices that were offered during the holiday of Sukkot, which I've talked about before, but the numbers of sacrifices is very interesting. Each day of Sukkot, the number of sacrifices, there's one particular sacrifice that decreases in number. And that leads into the fascinating, well, to me, I'm a rabbinic geek, what can I say? It leads into a fascinating discussion in the Talmud or in the Mishnah, whether we are supposed to increase the number of candles each night of Hanukkah or decrease them. Because Hanukkah is related to the holiday of Sukkot. If you read 1 and 2 Maccabees, which is not in the Tanakh, but if you read them, there's a connection between Chanukah and Sukkot. So somebody thought because we decrease the sacrifices, we should decrease the number of the candles each night. It's really, really is fascinating. That is not the custom, though. That's not the custom that we do. But that was an argument. We will now offer a mishaberach, a blessing for those in and out of our community in need of a blessing of physical, spiritual, emotional healing. If you have any names of those that you would like to offer prayers for the sick, please go ahead and type them in chat, either on YouTube, Facebook, or our website, and I will read them. Mi shiberach avutenu Avram Yitzhak v'Yaakov Sarvko Rachav Leah Hu Yivarech v'Rapeh Et Terry Ernov, Helen Byrne, Rhonda Blitz, Brooke Ben Elisheva, Arnett Fest, Sheila Guidry, Chana Batzara, Linda Smith, Marjorie Allen, Charles Miller, Sherry Russ, Sharon Redding, Iris Bat Rivka, Becca Martinez, Isaac Ben Joseph, Mike Olson, Marcia Orange, Elisheva Bat Sarah, Harav Malkisedek Ben Barucha, Jerry Weisenfeld, PK Booley, Jeannie Meisler, Miriam Badina, Tara Martinez Fernandez, Wiz Welko, Deanna Barber, Miriam Bat Rivka, Teraz Bat Ruth, Mark Platnick, Melon Jermaine Barnes, Virginia Madden, Renee and Maddie, Raminga, Raymond Labato Jr., Natalie Copeland, Christopher Hill, Todd Bapp, Marcia Belcher, Ed Jackman, Colton Gower, Scott Decker, Terry Minger, Bela Bess Rivka, William Williams, Marilyn Fadomsky, Benjamin and Miriam Wayne Knox, Jack Policard, Jim Mittenswy, Lucy and Tilly Caldwell, Rachel Manning, Vinnie Marnstein, and Linda Simons. Don't see any other names to add. Keep them in your mind, though. V'et kolachim b'kila kodesh Agudath Etz Ahayem v'kila temple Beth HaKadosh Baruch Hu Yimalei Rachamim Aleilam L'chatzikam Rabbatam v'shlach lemir for Shlim Menashmat v'nefesh v'daguf b'tok sha'chalei Yisrael v'chazek Yidei Asken b'tzarcheihem hashta b'galav izman kariv v'nomar Amen. And okay. We will now return the Torah to the Ark, page 340. I believe there's a mistake in this. Okay, 340. Hallelujah, Shem Adonai, ki niskav shelo levado. Hodu aretz v'shamayim v'aran keliyamot ilalocho chasidav l'bnei kam kavo hallelujah leDavid mizmor l'Adonai ha'atzmon le'v'yo shveva Zeu sharim rashechem hinasu pitrei olam v'yavo melech hakavod Mizem melech hakavod Adonai Zuz begibor Adonai gibor milchama Zeu sharim rashechem Yuseu pitrei olam v'yavo melech hakavod Mizem melech hakavod Adonai tzivahot u'melech hakavod Selah. Page 342. Uvnucha yomah Ki lekach tov natati lachem torati al tazovu Etz Ahayem lamachazikim ba v'tomcheha meushar derachea darchei noam v'chol netivoteha Shalom Ashivenu Adonai Elecha v'nashuvah Chadish Yameinu Chadish Yameinu Kikedim. We now add again, I know the service is a little bit longer this morning. You have my permission to wander off if you need to. The services for the end of the holiday are always a little bit longer, as will the service tomorrow morning and Wednesday morning. Anyway, we add Musaf for Chol HaMoed Sukkot, beginning on page 343 through 355. We'll chant the first three brachot out loud. Don't forget to add the parts where it says on Sukkot. .343. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Eloheinu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak v'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Yitzchak Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel v'Elohei Leah Ha'el Gadol Gibor v'Hanara Elyon Gomer Chasdei Tovim v'Konei Hakol v'Zocher Chasdei Havot Mevigu Elefnei V'neihem L'man Shemo B'Yahava Melech Ozer Fokedo Mashem Again Baruch atah Adonai Magen Avraham B'Foked Saram Atah Gibor L'Nam Adonai Mechayim Yikimato Rab Lushia Marid Atal, Mechalkel Chaim Chesed, Mechayim Eitim Rachamim Rabim, Samech Novlim V'Rafech, Olim Amatir Aserim, Mekayim Monotol Shnei Afar, Mechamocha Bal Gevurot, Tumidu Melach, Melech Hamid, Mechayim Atzmiach Yeshua, V'Neman Atal Achayot Meitim Baruch atah Adonai, Mechayei HaMeitim, Negadesh Shimecha, Na'aritza V'Naktisha Kisok Sarf, Siach Sarfei Kodesh, Hamakdishim Oshimecha B'Kodesh Kakadu V'Yad V'Yacha V'Chazeh Zev Yamhar Kadosh 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 Adonai Tzvot Melech Haaretz Kavodo Kavodo Malei Olam Mishartav Sholim Zelazeh Yemikum Kavodo Limatam Baruch Yameru Baruch Kavod Adonai Mim Komo Mim Komo Yifen Barach Mim Yacham Yachadim Shemo Erev Avoki B'Cho Yom Tamid B'Mayim Yava Shema Omrim Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Hu Eloheinu, Hu Avinu, Hu Malkeinu, Hu Mosheinu, Hu Yashmin Bracha Moshe Nidlene Kol Chai, Yod Lachem Le'Elohim, Ani Adonai Elohechem. Adir Adidrein Adonai Adonai Madir Shemecha Bechol Haaretz V'Ayin Melecha Kol Haaretz V'Yom Echad U'Shemo Echad V'Divrei Kachcha Katuv Lemor Yimloch Adonai Le'Lam Malachayach Zion L'Dor V'Dor Hallelujah L'Dor V'Dor Nagid Good Lech On Netzach Netzachim Kedushak Denakdish V'shivachach lemipinu lo yemush le'lam voed ki omer kadosh v'kadosh ata baruch ata Adonai hoi lekadosh ata v'chartanu mikol ha'amim avtotanu v'tzitabanu. Okay. We now go back to the Hoshanas, or forward to the Hoshanas, page 392. We get our money's worth out of this Siddur. And we take out the etrog and lulav. This time we do 7 processions. And after which we're done with the processions, then we will take apart the etrog and lulav for the last time of this holiday. Page 392. I have to keep my cheat sheet close so I know this is the part where it gets a little complicated. Okay. Hoshana, 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 Lamant Elohim, Hoshana, Hoshana Mandroin, Hoshana, Hoshana Hosanna, 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 Hosanna. Hosanna l'mantramitech, Hosanna l'mahan baritach, Hosanna l'mahan godlach, Hosanna l'mahan dotach, Hosanna. Hosanna, 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 Hosanna. L'man shchitatach, Hosanna, l'man tilatach, Hosanna. Ki amarti olam chesed yibaneh. Page 393. Hosanna, 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 Hosanna em shtia, bet bechira, goren aranan, Hosanna. Lecha zorim gevurata, oz yadacha tarum yeminecha, Hosanna. Hosanna, 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 Avi Chomam, Chomam, Barachacham, Hosanna. Titein emet le'Yaakov chesed le'Avraham, asher nishbat l'avotehim mimekedem. Hosanna, 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 Hosanna. Adon HaMoshia, B'yotecha ein l'Hoshia gibor, v'rav Hoshia not l'Hoshia. Tamimech Adosh Hashanah, Nimoho b'minecha netzach. Hosanna, 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 Hosanna. Adam v'emam b'sar v'rach, unshama Hosanna. Adonai Adonenu ma'adir shimcha b'chol ha'aretz asher t'nahodecha al ha'mishamayim. Hosanna, 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 Hosanna. Adama me'erer b'ema mimshal keled. Hosanna. Tzadik Adonai b'chol dorachav, v'chasid b'chol maasav. Man berun. Bahish. Hayar melech al kol haaretz bayom ha'echad u'shmo echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai echad, baruch shem kavod malchuto le'olam va'ed. Shatana. Kol mevaser mechser omer, kol mevaser meser omer. Amet yesh'acha ba, kol dodi hineze ba, mevaser va'omer, kol mevaser meser. Avinu Shabbat Shamayim. Hoshiyat amecham uvarech enachletecha. Urem, 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 urem v'nasen, urem v'nasen ad olam. Hoshiyat amecha uvarech enachletecha. Urem, 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 urem v'nasen ad olam. And now we take the cover of the lulav apart and we add to the willows at least 5. Excuse me. I hate these plastic things that these things come in. There we go. And sorry, we need to have at least 5. We need to get one more. Here we go. And we take the willows and we beat them. Some people in chairs, some beat them on the floor. Not on each other till all the leaves have fallen off. Alright. Ouch. Try not to hurt yourself in the interim. Okay. And then we continue our service. We're almost done. Page 204. Ein Geloheinu, Ein Gadonenu, Ein Kimokeinu, Ein Kamoshienu, Mi Eloheinu, Mi Chadonenu, Mi Kimokeinu, Mi Kamoshienu. Nodel Eloheinu, Nodel Adonenu, Nodel Himokeinu, Nodel Moshienu, Michel, Baruch Eloheinu, Baruch Adonenu, Baruch Mokeinu, Baruch Moshienu. Tahu Eloheinu, Atahu Adonenu, Atahu Mokeinu, Atahu Moshienu, Tahu Shektiru, Avotenu, Lefanecha Kadot Hasamim. And we conclude our service with Aleinu, page 205. Aleinu l'shabeach ladon hako, latet gedula liotze bereshit, shelo asana kugoyeho hatzot, velo samanu kamishmachot adama, shelo sam chelkenu kahem, vego raleinu kechol hamonam, vanachnu korim, umishtachavim umodim, Lefnei melech malchei hamlachim, hakadosh baruch hu. Gagadu b'doretech Adonai yimloch lilam voed ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד. And with that, I wish you all a wonderful day. It is a glorious day here. The temperature is mild. I'm sure it'll get a little hot later. Just to let you know what's going on with the rest of the day. Tonight at 6 p.m. I'll do a very, very brief 15-minute Shmini Atzeret service, after which at 7 p.m. Rabbi Silberman of Avas Chesed and Mobile and I will do a healing and a Yizkor service, because it is traditional to do Yizkor on Shmini Atzeret. So we're going to do that at 7. That will be via Zoom. If you are on our master list, you already got the link. If you would like to attend, please email me, rabbi@agudathmontgomery.com, and I will get you that link. Tomorrow morning, 9:30, Shmini Atzeret service. Tomorrow evening, Simchat Torah service, which will be put on also via Zoom at 7 p.m. And this will be put on by the Alabama Community Virtual Havdalah Group. We did this last year. We did Simchat Torah. It's going to be a lot of fun. So please plan on joining us. Again, that's also via Zoom. You must request the link unless you are already on our master list. And the last service for the holidays will be on Wednesday morning at 7:30 with Simchat Torah again. And then we go back to whatever normal is. And I hope for all of our sakes that this pandemic is over soon, so that we can get back to in-person services. Yes, we will also continue to do them online. We will do hybrid when the time comes. And with that, I wish you all a Hag Sameach. Chag Sameach. See you soon.